You're checking out Pirate Radio. J Fresh and Friends is the name of the show this Monday night. Just extending that weekend a little bit more. Now, you know, I get artists on the show, I get producers on the show, I get people who are making that music that we love and we rate. But also, I love the energy around people, and I feel like you can get a lot from someone's energy, even if you've never met in person. So, when I see lyrics such as "I'm the sexiest thing to hit the world since Jermaine Dupri," then do you know what? I know there's a good energy right there. Who is Orion on the phone line? What's happening, bro?
Yo, my bro. What you saying, my guy? You good?
Real good. Would you believe Monday, today, the 2nd of November, is actually my birthday, so I'm in a good place.
Happy birthday, my bro. Happy birthday. What you got planned?
Well, obviously, there's nothing that I'd like to be doing more than sharing music and doing interviews such as this on radio. But aside from that, I think, it's a big question. I mean, what can you do, like, in this day and age? Like, what can you actually do? Bro,
you just have to hop on Tinder and just swipe left to every single girl and just see who's down for the night. That's what I say. And buy a birthday cake, probably, as well. Wow. Those two probably. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I hope my girlfriend is not listening to this advice.
No, I was joking. Yeah, I ain't trying to get you in trouble. I'm playing.
But I appreciate the sentiment, though, bro. Like, it goes a long way, man. Thank you. So let's jump into it, man, right away. I mean, musically, like many things this year has been like completely twisted, completely strange. Every artist has approached things creatively differently. But for you, how have you handled your business kind of musically this year? How have you approached it, and kind of how has it been for you? Because everyone's journey is different.
Well, obviously with quarantine happening and Corona and whatnot, it definitely changed plans. But I'm the type of person, like, I don't really see. I mean, there's not really excuses. I can't really comprehend the excuses like that. So I feel like everything that kind of goes bad, there's something you can take an opportunity. You can take an opportunity from it, or there's an opportunity that can come out of it. So really, I've dropped like 4 videos during quarantine. It was like 3 videos, and then I've just dropped my latest one now, Formula One. So really, that's what I've been doing, is just focusing on like promo, my content, because you know, like I'm very like personality driven as well as music, but I want to get my personality out there as well. So that's all me and my management have been focusing on.
Sick, man. I mean, you touched on it there, like the energy, the personality that you have, that is a big part of who you are alongside the music. And, you know, when like we flick through your socials and we see like, there's the standout video of like you pretending to get into like the little red Ferrari, and then do you know what I mean? Like it's these kind of things that I love seeing, because that's who you are. Your personality is a huge part of who you are, and you're not afraid to show that in your kind of online presence as well, man. Has that always been the case? I've always been willing. One thing I don't want people to mistake my willingness to show my personality as straight confidence or someone without insecurities, because I feel like a lot of people mistake that. There's a lot of, I don't know, people mistake that a lot. But I've always been confident enough to say, I'm gonna show myself to whoever the person, like, I don't know, I have some form of, it's like, it's an urge to say, like, I can't just do what everyone's doing, in the sense of just not showing their personality, not being themselves, because it's just boring, like. So for me, I feel like if you show yourself, show your true personality, blessings even just come of it, full stop, especially when you're a positive person. And really, that's what I've been doing through music, and I'm trying to stand out with music, because even though I do think I'm extremely hard with my music, my lyrics and melody and everything, I got that on point, but then to also put your personality in a mix as well, in God's grace, I will skyrocket with this music too. That's literally, man, that's my kind of mindset towards it. No, and for me, like, I know I just touched on it, but I'm really supportive of that, because I feel like now you've got, it sounds obvious, but now we've got those social media platforms, like now everything's there and it's been there a while now, and it's just part of the culture. Like, you can be yourself, and you know what? If some people don't really quite get that or don't like that, then that's okay, because there are lots of people who do get that and do like that, and it does make you and what you do stand out, because
authenticity is the word. Do you know what I mean?
Facts, my bro. You're spitting facts, man. I think the birthday spirit is in you right now. Spitting straight facts, my bro. I can't really add on to that. That's literally how I feel as well. I mean, for some people, this is what I'll say to everyone, man. What's the point of, because you not trying to be yourself, or you really, you not being yourself is like, it's so, don't you feel exhausted, like, pretending to try and, like, to appear a certain way? Like, for me, I find it very exhausting. Like, when I'm myself, even I'll do embarrassing stuff and I'll look back at it like, oh, my days, why did I do that? Or say that. But in the end of the day, I always feel like one thing I have, which I want everyone to experience, is some form of weight off your shoulder by just being yourself regardless of the situation. So that's what I'll say to everyone, man. Just be yourself, and you will see what will come with it. A lot of benefit. You will see even the types of people. You'll be chilling with people. Certain people, yeah, I know is like active as hell, like loud mouth, like talks a lot like me, but then they're too embarrassed to like do it. So then I'm like, I even see their circle of friends. I'm like, you are not supposed to be with them. Like, you're not like how you enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the same thing with my management and everyone in my management. We're all ourselves. Everyone in the team with PXL, that's Blinky, Nigel, Louis, Moobs. We are all literally ourselves, and I feel when you do show yourself with each other and you get the right person and the right people behind you, you are literally doing something together that can, better yourself as well as having fun with each other rather than just being formal and weird.
Definitely, man. I think there's a lot of great advice there for anyone listening to Pyro today, is that sometimes there's a lot of pressure out there as a musician or be positioned a certain way, but once you find that lane of who you are and you're comfortable with that and you're comfortable with the fact that not everybody is going to like you and what you do, that's not necessarily a negative thing. Once you find that, it's very calming. Like you said, a big weight off your shoulders. You're like, this is the direction I'm going to go in. And what I found about you as well, when we kind of, look through the videos, and let's move into your new track right now as well. The video concept behind Formula One, like there's a lot going on, and the intro is really sick. So explain to me how you kind of came up with that idea and how it was putting that all together.
Alright, so first of all, we have a theme already, and the theme is pretty simple, as in like my brand for my videos. Big asses, always big asses in my vids. Innovation, something that can be put in that you don't really see elsewhere. And the third thing is like comedy, the comedy aspect of things. So those are like the three things we kind of attack on. And I really want to emphasize the big ass part, because now that I've said it, everyone if you check my video, I've put the biggest back girls in that shit, I swear.
Definitely.
Hey,
Definitely.
But for this one though, my bro, this one specifically, it was really I think it was really my manager's idea, Nigel. And he was like, we need to do something something futuristic. We should have like aliens or some weird shit, because like 2020 is already crazy as it is.
Yeah, it can't get any crazier. Just keep going with it.
Exactly. Next thing you know, bro, you're gonna just hear that aliens just pop down on Earth. So we thought, alright, let's beat them to it. Make a video about it. But yeah, so really that was just like the comical approach towards it. And really, again, just something innovative, something that when you see this, you can't see this elsewhere. But I also had a little skit at the beginning with me as the little news reporter and whatnot.
I did like that.
You like that one?
Yeah. I like that. I was flicking through, and then I don't want to give away too much of the game. Anyone listening needs to go and watch it. But you're flicking through, like imagine you're at home, guys, and you're watching like a standard news channel, and you're flicking between news reports from different countries and different continents, and it comes to the end newsreader, who looks a little bit familiar, and he's just doing things his own way, man. And I respect that fully. I love that.
I appreciate that, bro. What I'll say is, for those that haven't seen it, let's just say you'll be looking at someone like a crossbreed between Donald Trump and Keenan from Keenan and Kel. That's literally how I'm looking in that vid. So, yeah, I hope that sparked curiosity for people.
I feel like it definitely has, man. And let's now jump into the track that's attached to that video. Formula One, but the spelling of one is not ONE, is it?
No, it's not. It's WON1. So with that, again, even though I've been talking about my personality and whatnot, I do, like, music is the main thing, really, and my bars, and I'm so passionate about it. So with this, I try to do a crazy punchline. So I said, Bally on Me and Freezing. Those are, like, the two other tracks that I've done, which I've done well. And I said, Bally on Me and Freezing, doing up memes they thought I was done. Because we ended up doing more memes as well for this video, like you saw with the cars and whatnot. Because that's, like, our approach and the little strategy we have. But I say, yeah, Bally on Me and Freezing, doing up memes they thought I was done. I'm speeding car. I ride these tracks on my life, my Formula One. So I'm just playing with the wordplay of, like, cars and Formula One, and as well as my formula, doing memes and whatnot for my music bits. So that was kind of really why, I named it Formula One.
I mean, it's a dope track, man. Have you been happy with the reception and how it's been received, and the reception of the video? How have you found the kind of the energy around your latest release?
I love it, man. But I can't lie, everyone's so supportive, man. Everyone's so supportive. So I actually can't complain whatsoever. I'm saying, even this, I appreciate you, giving me opportunity to even get my music heard out there. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone's just been so supportive. Everyone wants to, share it around and post it around, and that's all I can ask for. So for sure, I'm definitely happy with it.
Good, man. It's good to hear. Now, we touched upon, like, kind of you and your management team, and how you develop your strategy and how you do things, and we always have these kind of people in the videos, and they're always this way and this, that, the other. In terms of, like, naturally you strike me then as a guy who looks at things strategically. So we were just talking about, like, a track then, or a video, or a running theme of the last couple of tracks or whatever. But, like, when we think bigger pictures, and, we talk about maybe a few years in the future, or we talk about, bigger bodies of work, like albums and whatever, how are you kind of strategically approaching those kind of bigger picture moves, Because I know you're about those moves. Everything has a purpose.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Let me keep it real. Albums and whatnot, I'm not even thinking about it. My brain, like, is so, like, ridiculously active that I can't even think about that now, because then I won't even focus on what I'm focusing on now. If I think about albums, I don't feel like I'm ready to drop an album yet. Because when I do drop it, I want it to be, like, the most breathtaking album in the UK. Like, that is my goal. So right now, I feel like it's not the time. I just want to still get my name out there, build my fan base even more, as big as I can, and then drop the album, and hopefully it will do. And this is also a little advice to anyone that makes music as well. Everyone has their own strategy, but just based off what I've seen, if you haven't built your fan base to a certain point yet, there's nearly no point dropping an EP or some form of, like, collective, tracks, because you just have, like, a bunch of tracks there. Unless you market it, unless you drop it and then you're marketing each one afterwards, there's no point, because it's just falling on deaf ears. And, like, no one's really, it's not going to do the impact you want it to do. So just focus on singles, and that's what I'm doing. Just focus on singles, get that as big as possible, build my fan base, then drop the craziest album the UK's heard.
Sick, man. Well, with a description like that, the craziest album the UK has heard, like, you've got me super gassed already for this. Whenever it's coming, whenever it's dropping, when we're allowed in radio studios properly, like, we'll get you back in on the show, man, and we'll kind of tie it up nicely together. It has to be done, bro.
I'm gassed, bro. Mommy, I made it! That's what I want to stream that. Hey, big up Louis as well. Louis from PXL is a big Pyro Radio fan as well.
Love.
So he was so gassed. He's my editor. He was so gassed when you lot got me on here. So I want to big him up as well one time. But yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I definitely want to be back.
Definitely, man. And like I said, when we're back in the game, bring along Louis, bring along anyone along who's part of the team to kind of come through and showcase the music and the personality and spray some bars and all this kind of good stuff, man. So that's definitely important. So thank you for joining us today at Pyro. But before you go, bro, it's my birthday, so I get what I want. Before you go, I'd love you to introduce your brand new track whilst we play it right here, right now.
Okay. It's the sexiest brother in town after Chris Brown, WHOISORION, on Pyro Radio Station. Make sure you check out Formula One. You know what I mean? We're live, we're going on. Let's go.